the Great British Crochet Off, where every single week I crochet something inspired by an episode of the Great British Bake Off. We are currently covering Series 6, and this is episode 5, Free From Week. Free from as in the challenges were either free from dairy, free from refined sugar, free from gluten. You get it. As always, while we'll not be discussing who left or who got Star Baker, I will be discussing the challenges. So if you're doing a watch along and you haven't watched this week's episode yet, you can hit this little bookmark button down here and save this for after you've watched this week's episode. So as I said, this was Free From Week, and sometimes I like when they do these really generic, week themes, because you get a lot of variety in the challenges, because the challenges this week were a cake that was free from refined sugar, you had gluten-free pitas, and then you had a ice cream roll cake that was free from dairy. Guys, I love a roll cake. Chances are, if there is a roll cake challenge, that's probably the one I'm gonna go with because they're adorable. And so this week I made a tiny little whipped cream and sprinkle topped ice cream roll cake. Also guys, it's double sprinkles. You got sprinkles on top and you got sprinkles embedded into the cake itself. Of course, it's gonna serve a double function because most things here at the Great British Crochet Off serve a double function. So not only is it an adorable little, I don't know, maybe passion fruit and ube ice cream roll cake, it is also a case for my headphones. Is it a highly impractical case? Of course it is. Sometimes you gotta have something impractical. But it will protect my headphones, and that's the most important part. So when they're not in my pocket, or if they're going in my bag, they can be popped into here where they can't fly around and have the headphones fall out, etc., etc., etc. Again, I know it's impractical, but I love it. The colors are just making me so happy. And of course, if you're interested in making your own ice cream roll headphone case, the Great British Crochet Off technical version for this episode will be available tomorrow at some time. I mean, guys, she's a statement piece. She is an icebreaker. She is ube. She is passion fruit. I love passion fruit. So as soon as I saw this yarn type, I was like, that's passion fruit. And I also know that, technically, if it's an ice cream cake, it should have, the ice cream rolled in the middle and the cake rolled around it. But I promise you, it was not as visually appealing that way. So sometimes you have to make culinary sacrifices. This was a case of style over substance. And Paul, I'm sorry, but sometimes we have to do it. So make sure you like and share and comment if you have a chance. It helps so much. And I will see you next week for the next episode. I have no earthly idea what it is, which is a way more fun way to go into it. I can't wait to see. I'll see you next week.